Hi, I'm Wendy Wesley of Wendy Wesley Nutrition, and today I'm going to make a garlicky Greek tzatziki with Greek plain yogurt. Now, this is whole milk yogurt. It's not light, it's not low fat, it's the full fat version, and it is very, very thick. Now, don't choose a vanilla yogurt that has added sugar. Definitely don't use a flavor, just plain Greek yogurt. Now, before they had Greek yogurt, I used to buy plain yogurt and then strain it through a coffee filter, but now they have this and I just buy it like this and away I go. So in my bowl, I've got about a cup, maybe 2 cups of the Greek yogurt. So I'll set that aside. And what I like to do is I like to take a cucumber and grate it on this cheese grater. Now, a cucumber is a melon and there's going to be a lot of water in it. So what I'm going to do is grate it, and then I'm going to squeeze the water out of it and put it, squeeze the water into the bowl and then put it into the tzatziki. So see, I'm grating the cucumber. I'm doing the skin too. Now there's a lot of great phytonutrients and fiber in the skin, and just going to grate it like that. And I can already see a lot of water coming out. The vast majority of the weight of a cucumber is water. And the reason you want to squeeze out all this water is because you want your tzatziki to remain very, very thick. So grating it. Now watch your fingernails and watch your knuckles. I've made that mistake in the past. Here I'm going to use the little remnant of this. This is about a half a cucumber. I'm going to put the half a cucumber in there. Sometimes I do more, and depending on how much cucumber I have. So see, I've got this nice big pile of cucumber. It is full of water. So what I'm going to do is squeeze the water out. You already can see it dripping. I'm going to squeeze the water out into the bowl. See, look at all that water that's coming out. This is a very important step of the tzatziki, to squeeze as much water out of it as possible. And just when you think you've got all the water out, give it another squeeze. You'll be surprised at how much water comes out. And I'm going to take this squeezed cucumber and put it into my bowl of yogurt. Now in here, I've got a lot of water and a lot of leftover cucumber. Give it another, pick it up and squeeze. Look at all the water that comes out of this. And if you can see this water, it's this really, really pretty green that comes out, but I'm just going to discard this water. Okay, so into the bowl it goes. Now let's switch bowls. I have my yogurt, and then I've got my cucumbers in here. I'm going to add about a pinch of salt. This is just kosher salt, just a little bit of salt, not much. That just kind of brings out the flavor of the next ingredient, which is what makes this tzatziki so incredible, which is the garlic. So I have a clove of garlic here, and what I'm going to do underneath the blade of my chef's knife, I'm going to smash it. Let's see, can you see that? Smooth this. I'm going to smash it on the board, and the reason I do that is to make it so the skin comes off nice and easy. Look how easy the skin just falls right off, okay? And I've got this great clove of garlic. Just going to cut off the stem. This is where it was attached. Cut off the stem. And then I'm going to give it another smash, and this is to flatten it so that I can cut it. Just going to give it a nice fine chop. The finer you chop it, the more garlic, oil, and other flavors in the garlic will be released into the tzatziki. Now, I'm having a friend over for dinner, and I'm going to make Greek meatballs, and I'm going to make a beautiful Greek salad, and I'm going to serve the Greek meatballs with this garlicky Greek tzatziki. When I make this tzatziki and I have it in the fridge, I end up putting it on grilled chicken. I end up dipping it with pita triangles or crackers. It just makes this great dip. I've even used it as a salad dressing before. It's fantastic. So here I've got all this beautiful chopped minced garlic, and it's going to go into my bowl. So here's my bowl. My 4 ingredients in this bowl are the yogurt, the squeezed cucumber, squeeze it of all the water, the garlic, and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to mix it up. After I get it all mixed up, put a lid on it, put it in the fridge, and let it sit. Now, this is about noon. Means it's going to sit for probably about 6 hours. And what happens is it gets really, really funky. And that is a good thing. Though the garlic makes it incredibly flavorful. Other things I've added in the past are chopped bell pepper, red, yellow, green, add it. I've added fresh herbs. I've got some basil growing outside. I might go chop that and add it. The yogurt is plain, and it becomes whatever you want it to be. Also, this plain yogurt is fantastic if you want to add bananas and honey and make a nice quick little breakfast or a little lunch. Just try and always choose a yogurt that has no added sugar, and then when you add sugar, you're in charge of the sugar. Don't buy it with the vanilla flavoring. That's a lot of added sugar, and I've evaluated some. Some have as much sugar as a can of Coca-Cola. So please be careful when you're buying yogurt. Buy plain and then add your own flavorings, your own sugar, your own garlic, your own salt. Your hand will be much more judicious than the factory hand. So mix this up. Again, goes in the fridge with a lid, and it's going to be a fantastic addition to the Greek meatballs that I'm going to make for dinner this evening. And here it is. My name is Wendy Wesley. I'm a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist, and I thank you for listening. Okay, bye-bye.